Ooh.
And Inception.
Nope. You still got another scene.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
And the next thing I know, I'm back here. Ryle must have sent me away after our little chat. But for one thing, I feel none of the inertia. That means I'm not going to Terra, but... Oh no, it's Rook! No!
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man. You killed me, you asshole!
Well, we're boned!
Rook remembered this in the afterlife. Well, it seems like you're screwed. Saving the world from something like that? Good luck. I'd say you'll need it.
I don't have enough relationship points. I'm taken aback by Rook's sudden appearance, but after seeing Rocker here, it's not so odd. And he seems to know all about what Ryo said, so he must have been seeing things from my eyes too. But Ryo said Terra houses the souls of the dead. If that was the case, then why was Rook here? This is probably something Velasquez will tell me.
My iPad does not work here, damn it. No, I was kidding. But it...
You know, that's a good point. His tablet made it to the afterlife.
Yeah, well, not
Think
work.
about that for a second.
I've been waiting in this queue for hours.
It's like,
It's like, dude, they patched the multiplayer queues like a month ago. What?
it doesn't work in the afterlife. The afterlife doesn't have Wi-Fi. No. Okay, sorry. But if it works out, I suggest you save me too. I'm no use to anyone dead. And thanks for that anyway. I guess you're close to Kilo or whatever. Not like I picked you up or anything.
He crosses his arms and
fuck
lets
you.
out a groan. Still sassy, even in death it would seem. I try and tell him I'm sorry for what I did. It was in the heat of the moment and a hard choice.
Man, Rook, rip. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Doesn't make it any less stupid. That tour would fall apart without me.
Hey! He looks around the place in confusion, like all of a sudden something changed.
Hey, it got quiet. Before you got here, I could hear voices. I'm talking to like millions of them. It almost drove me insane, you know? So thanks for that, I guess. Now I can actually gather my thoughts. I do have a tale of woe, actually.
But he's not going to tell me.
It's not like I'm just naturally rude. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no, I spared him, so I know this. Okay. I'm sure you'll stop judging if you hear.
Oh, but he fades away because I don't have enough relationship points. Much to my dismay, he starts to fade away. He seems to think that this is my fault and panics. That perhaps I don't even want to hear his story. You did!
Hey, wait. I'm sorry for being a jerk. Let's talk. No need to make any hasty decisions.
He looks around frantically and reaches out towards me. I call out to him and reach forward in turn.
Uh-huh.
Your bond with Rook wasn't strong enough. I guess I should have ditched Eclair and just went with him and Keela. But I don't think our connection was strong enough. He fades away completely, staring at me as he cries. I try and tell him it's not what I wanted, but I can't. Before I can even utter a word, he's gone for good. And I feel that large burst of speed again. Whether I wanted it or not, I was going back to Terra. I wish that Rook could stay and tell me his story, but now it's on the list of things I'll never know, unless I loaded a save. But if I had the power, I'd bring him back, and I'd listen to everything he had to say. It's the least I could do for what I put him through. I never even got to apologize for what I did. It's with that newfound resolve that I enter Terra, coupled with my desire to carry out my duty as savior. In the next little while, everything would end, and hopefully my friends could live once more.
Chris is still a dick to Rook. 500 cents.
What? Whoa. Okay, first off, it was not being a dick to Rook. Thank you, good sir. It was not being a dick by choice. Thank you, good. There are still more scenes!
Oh, come on.
Man,
Oh my
that Chris
God.
was like your ass. Why?
Okay, you know what? You know what? This might sound spoiling it, but I'm gonna say this now. This is practically the end of this chapter.
Oh, this right here?
practically the end.
Okay.
Yes.
Why are you lying?
That was the best. My eyes slowly open and I examine my surroundings. I know where this is, the Wayfarer's Tavern. A sharp pain pulses in my abdomen and I grab at it. I notice a large bandage is present, dried with blood. But it must have been phantom pain. As it subsides. Flashbacks to the ballroom bombard my mind.
Fucking phantom weed?
Hey man, somebody has to explain to me how everybody has time travel powers except me, okay? That's the only way I can come up with it. I shake my head in an effort to push them away. I didn't need to be reminded of that right now. I bring myself to a sitting position. I let my feet touch the ground beneath the bed. The cold of the wood makes me shiver. I feel dizzy at my sudden movements. Conrad. Moments later, the door opens as if they heard me shifting around. Oh no, it's PB.
Oh,
Alright, Emmanuel, let's go.
Bullshit. No one cares about you, PB.
We haven't seen him since like chapter 3.
Hang on. Okay. This is on me. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. It's good to see you up again. You've been out cold for almost a week. That injury, we thought you'd be dead.
I thought I was owned. He laughs it off and gives me a smile. A great example of bedside manner.
Sarcasm noted. Hey, Conrad, get in here. Your special friend is moving again.
Oh boy. Oh no, this is the part Warren's been waiting for. PB rests his back against the wall. After a few seconds, I hear someone run up the stairs. Run up the stairs? Sure enough, it's Conrad, panting softly as he enters.
Oh,
God damn it! That wasn't me this time!
Hey, you won't get copyright strike. It's only a few seconds.
That's still bullshit.
That shit. Okay. Oof.
My son's commenced.
PB, you better not be.
He cuts himself off the moment he sees me.
Chris, I can't believe it. Almost everyone said you'd die, but I can't lose it just yet. I can't.
Whoa, Acheron, Conrad, whoa, seriously, bro, I'm not ready to be in a relationship with a blue wolf. He runs to the chair beside the bed and sits down.
I still need to get you to Velasquez. Our journey here is far from over. But don't move too much,
I cut him off and let him know that I'm fine. My body's just a little stiff from lack of motion and getting fucking owned.
Well, you did die.
I did die, yeah.
No way. A wound like that needs time. In fact, why are you even sitting up? You'll make it open back up or something.
He's got a good point.
Nanomachines, man.
I don't know why they're so paranoid. Much to their objection, I stand straight up. Conrad puts his hands out as if to brace for my fall, but I look at both of them, telling them that I'm fine. They look at each other, confused. Did they expect my condition to be worse? Well, you did kinda get impaled by a giant sword that's bigger than you, kinda?
Kinda.
I'm sorry. Is defying death something you do often? You got stabbed clean through. There was literally a hole in your body. There is no way in hell you should be alive.
Adventure's luck.
And nobody is giving me any details. Almost everyone has been silent so far.
I guess what Ryo said was true. He really did save us from Nami and Nagi, but at the same time, I can't disclose this to them. They'd probably pass off the Ark as some sort of hallucination. A weird vision due to my blood loss. I couldn't expect them to believe me. What? Yeah, we do still have the Trump picture. I keep everything that people send in. But at the same time, I'm thankful. That's why I still have the Titanic picture of me and Conrad, admittedly. Ryo really did have my safety at heart.
Well, he is the savior, you know? He is chosen undead. I knew it. Never short of surprises, this one. Besides, the mystery man was right. He said that Chris would survive. I'm surprised none of you believed us.
Wait, mystery man. That's probably Ryo.
Fine. Oh, wait, sorry.
Fine.
Sure.
You win. Good thing I didn't place any bets. Hang tight. I'll send them upstairs.
PB leaves the room and heads downstairs. Mystery man. What did they mean by that? I sit back down and look at Conrad.
Well, a lot of us don't remember. Blair's residence was just a big blur. After everything ended, we just woke up here. PB had to fill us on everything. We were brought here by a stranger. Some random man saved our lives. Oh, come on.
Down.
He said he tended to your wound. He told us that you lived through this. But it was only... But I was the only one who believed him. It's nice to know he was right. The other people were starting to get to me. Pessimism can do that. You know how it is.
Yeah.
I just don't expect it so fast. A wound like that should take months. If it even heals up at all. But there's one thing I've learned. And that's nothing is impossible. You can leave Terra after all. Everybody says that's impossible. But the world doesn't but word doesn't mean it can't be done. It's more like it deters us from trying. So I expected you to prove them wrong. Seems like you're good at that.
Yeah, I am. That's like the tagline of the channel. He smiles at me and I start to wonder, this mystery man, could it be? The pieces start to fit together in my mind, but there was no need for my mind to do any work. Before I can continue thinking, he enters the room. Shay, no we so fucking don't. We don't need
Yes.
fan art of that. No we don't.
Yes, we need.
Oh,
to
here
have
he is
this.
now. Chris, why don't you thank him? You owe him your life and all.
Hey, thanks, Ryo. Wait, shit.
Oh shit, I have to say.
Yeah.
Yes! Good, it finally happened.
Oh, I believe there's no need. We have a sort of arrangement.
Ryo holds out his hand towards me. It's like the other times, but this feels different. Even after leaving the Ark, he still follows me? There'd be so many places he could go instead. But here he was, in the real world, no longer held back by a prisoner, the Ark. He'd be free to do whatever he wanted. And that thought was both terrifying and reassuring.
What I just saw in the bottom right hand corner is like Dane's husband. Like what?
What?
That's a Discord thing.
It's a Discord thing, ignore it.
I'm like what? Hashtag Dane's husband. What?
The people in the stream can't see that, by the way. So now all of a sudden they're gonna be like, what?
What?
Anyway, let's continue.
What's going on?
It's like what? Come on, Chris. You have a real ball to attend, and some final truths to unveil. Choose your date. Oh my.
Would you like to go with
And
Acheron?
chapter 8.
Oh,
Congratulations.
nice. All right, we actually ended
Alright.
right on time. Actually,
I'm thinking,
Oh,
Connor's
wow.
like, we have this dance. Yeah, may help this dance.
I have to say that my favorite achievement title is Ballroom Blitz.
Ballroom Blitz is pretty
It
great.
immediately reminds me of the song Ballroom Blitz.
Thoughts?
I
Hold on
am
just a sec.
speechless.
There we go. Conrad is way into me.
Honestly, I'm gonna wait until everyone else gives their thoughts because I played through this prior.
Well, I say this. My game came out real different from Chris's, so I can't really spoil that.
Yeah, I actually played both sides.
Because there's so many permutations. It's almost like my universe is totally different from Chris's.
Well, yeah,
Certain
that's kind of the
things
point.
Because from what I hear, certain things happened that didn't happen in my game.
Like what?
Shit, I can't say that.
Just tell me something that happened in your playthrough, or tell me something that happened in my playthrough.
Okay. You remember like you remember before in the first chapter, right? You have the choice not to go. Rook will tell you have a choice not to go to the maid cafe. If you don't go, a different permutation happens, and you hang out more with Rook, and something different happens.
No, I mean like in this chapter.
Oh, in this chapter.
I'm well aware of what happens if you choose Rook at the beginning.
Yeah, and as it says, this chapter, from what I only started at the beginning, but let's say the previous chapter is a lot of things happen differently. Is that certain other characters are more aware of Ryle's presence than you think. Like what's that Griffin chick?
Jade.
Yeah, Jade kind of Jade and Jade hints that she's aware as well as Rook. It can get like I said before, it can get real interesting very fast.
What are your thoughts on the backstories? Okay, so I only know a few of them. So Keela, I kind of guessed pretty early that it was basically Gregor from Fire Emblem Awakening, and I was so happy that I was right. Because it's still a good backstory, it's just that I kind of called it before it happened.
So,
I played a lot of visual novels. I'm really good at guessing this shit.
Yeah.
I think they were nice. It added a lot of good details of characters. It wasn't like, it wasn't just, they're just side characters. No, like these characters have their own purposes, and, they have like some sort of connection. Like, so even if it's like tangential, it makes sense. It still makes sense to it. And so it kind of like, it's not like directly tied, but in a tangential way, they are related somehow. So it's not like we all decided we conveniently coincidentally got in the same contest. No, it's like there's little things added to the story that starts to become more clear.
Yeah. Especially
Definitely.
what
I got something for you guys too. I made of two images.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
That is good.
Oh gosh.
That. Oh my god.
Girl and then furry. Oh,
Yep.
That's a change.
whoa, that's quite a change. Wow, puberty hit you fucking hard.
But yeah, especially Akarat's backstory. It's like, I guess we kind of assumed that a couple chapters prior that it was confirmed that they were related through
Oh yeah.
Rayo's speech. When he said like nothing's more fun than sibling rivalry.
Right.
But to figure out that she did this just, I guess, just so that Akira could know how she felt. It's like, why? It's like, why? So, like, not only that, but she bastardized both of their parents' morals just for the sake of this contest. It's like,
To be fair, she had good intentions.
I mean, yeah, she had good intentions, but in the end, you done goofed.
I feel like, admittedly, this is something that I think is a pretty big hurdle for visual novels, is that it's really hard, in a very story-centric anything, to have stuff like, how do I put this? Like, in a game where you basically play as yourself, it's very difficult to have a story where you have information that you as a player don't figure out until your main character does. And as you said, it's like stuff like Maxine and Akron being related. Like, you'll figure that out as a player long before your character even realizes that that's a thing.
Yep.
Same thing with, like, I figured out the Keela thing because it's like, okay, clearly something's up. There's no way Keela can travel, and technically I was right. But it's just that MC Chris doesn't know that.
Right.
Which I don't know, maybe he would, but
Like, with the background stuff, I think it was a real nice way to kind of transition between, the Earth plot and then also the Terra plot. And it's just like, it was a nice closing off to learn more about the characters from Earth and learn about their backstories and just to see how it all kind of tied in, I suppose.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Because, like,
I assume after this, we're all just going to be focusing on Terra characters from now on.
I think so, because the Earth plot is more kind of like the segue into the Terra plot, which is the more interesting part. So.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like how, like, this game, like, depending on which choices you make, I think it was, like, what, back in, what was it, the first chapter that you could choose to go to the maid cafe.
Yeah.
And stay with it. Yeah. Like, if you had made that choice, like, all the way back in chapter 1, things would have gone very differently.
Yeah. I do hope that Eclair gets some closure. Maybe that would have been better if I kept Rook alive. Probably would have helped. But RIP!
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had
But then
choice
again-
to stay back for, like, a little while, then...
But still, picking Eddie, picking his story, it was still worth it in the end.
Oh, yeah, no, like, I'd still say it was worth it. Especially on a first playthrough where I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I have 2 different playthroughs for this game. Oh, gosh.
You might technically have to do 3.
Oh, no. You have to do several.
Why?
You have to do
It's best not to say.
Yeah, it's
You
best
can't
not
say
to
permutations
There's-
because there's a true ending in this game.
Yeah, I know, but there's like it's a situation where 2 different story arcs can cross into each other.
I know, I'm well aware.
Okay.
But there's a true ending, so after we do this playthrough, I'll probably record whatever the true ending route is, and then I'll figure everything else out later.
Yeah. It's like now I'm just wondering, are we on that true path?
No.
Or did we?
We fucked that up
That's
like
one.
6 episodes ago.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, did we?
No, I mean, it would still
don't
be
know.
interesting to see what we get, so...
I probably screwed it up from the very first decision. Would you like to go to a maid cafe with me? Yes or
oh,
no?
fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. No, the answer is actually no. What? We screwed up, boys. We gotta redo it.